good morning, and we want to thank you for just a warm reception. So many of you have already given us a nice introduction and a reception today there. Just greetings from the both of us, and we also bring greetings from our 4 children who unfortunately couldn't be with us, but I was picturing in my mind how I think they would greet you if they were up here standing in front of you. Ashley is almost 3, and I think she would look your way and kind of smile and then look that way and not make eye contact with you again. We would tell her, Ashley, look at them, tell them hi. And she would kind of look at the corner of her eye and we'd say, Ashley, tell the people hi. And she'd say, hi. And then about 5 minutes later, she would be your best friend and you'd be pushing her out on the swing somewhere. Benjamin is 17 months old, and I think that he would look at you and squeal with delight and throw his hands up and start running the other way as if all of you were going to chase him. Casey, on the other hand, he would probably be over here playing with a toy. He would look up at you for a minute, give you a big grin, and then go back to playing with his toy. Danielle, also 17 months old, would look at you with a blank stare, and her lip would start to quiver, and then she would burst into tears and run to mom. It would not be the way that all of them would say hi to you if they were here with you today. To be honest, man, we are just excited to be with all of you today. We are approaching this with great joy, partly because the Bible tells us that we have to. James 1:2 says, consider it pure joy whenever you face trials of many kinds. And every sermon in one way or another is a trial of sorts, but this one is actually called a trial sermon. As the defendant today, I hope that I don't get acquitted. We're honored to have gone through the interview process here, and we're honored to have seen what Hillendale Christian Church is all about, to be chosen to minister with you. We're honored in every way we think. And the reason I tell you that is because right about the time we were really getting hooked up with the search committee, we started to watch this TV show called American Idol. I don't know how many of you have watched this, but it was right about the time when the auditions were happening, where thousands and thousands of people just bring their best stuff to the American Idol judges. And one of the things that we were noticing was that they not only take the best singers and bring them before these 3 main judges, but they actually tried to handpick, just for pure entertainment value, the worst, most tone-deaf singers in the country and have them before these judges so that these judges could just laugh them off the stage and tell them how terrible they were. And so, right about that time, the search committee is saying, hey, we're thinking about bringing you before our judges, which is you guys. I'm thinking that could be a good thing, or maybe that all of you would laugh me off the stage right before you brought your real candidate. Anyway, hope that's not the case. But I'll tell you, man, we've been really digging hard to try to think of some reasons that we ought to be here ministering with you in Lexington, Kentucky. And, it's been hard work. Why Lexington? What makes us so perfect for that? And I know that all of you are probably Greek scholars. I'm sure you're very wise in that area. And so, of course, it goes without saying that my name is Philip. And the name Philip, as most of you probably know, means lover of horses. I've never understood why I was called lover of horses by my parents. That's what the name Philip means. As we look around the Lexington area, man, you people love your horses too. So anyway, we heard that there's even a race coming up in the beginning of May or something. And so, man, never really thought anything about lover of horses, but hey, if that's what it takes, then I'll love horses. Also, we were here to visit about a month ago, and we were just kind of undercover, incognito. We had a chance to kind of look around the Lexington area, and didn't even tell the pulpit committee this or anything. We kind of snuck over to the University of Kentucky and got past security into the basketball coach's office. And he kind of looked up from what he was doing. I think it was job search or something. And I said, listen, buddy, I'm probably heading into town here, and I don't know if there's room here for the both of us. If you can't get past the second round of the NCAA tournament again, then I don't want you here when we show up. know who you are, how you got in here, but he said it'll be a warm day in Minnesota before Anyway, I'm not here to sway your vote at all, but I will say this. If I am your next speaker minister after the congregational vote, then your pulpit committee will be able to move on to their next search, which is for a new basketball coach. Well, that didn't really happen, by the way. The truth is, though, we want to be here with you. We're excited about the possibility. The two of us are here today because we believe that for whatever reason, this is where the Lord is leading us. That the Lord would use even someone like me, even a crazy family like our family, to minister to a church like Hillendale. So we're thrilled about that, we're honored, and ultimately we're humbled by that conviction today. But I also want to tell you that the two of us were not really looking for more excitement in our lives. We have not been dying to pack up everything that we own in the boxes in a moving truck and sell a house and find a new one. And we weren't really looking to get away from the beach or warm winter weather or wonderful friends or from a great ministry there in Savannah for nearly 7 years. But we're here today simply because of a way that we want to approach God as individuals and as a family and as part of a church body like this one. And I want to share with you this morning about this way that we want to approach God. In the passage from Scripture